Drake and J. Cole versus Kendrick.
Yeah.
Who's your money on?
It's a handicap match.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? Like
2 versus 1.
Hang on, no, okay.
What team or what? Who's my money on?
Let me be specific. Drake versus Kendrick, yeah?
Yeah.
If them man are gonna go bar for bar,
Yeah.
It's obvious.
who's your money on?
Obviously Kendrick,
Yeah.
innit?
I think so.
My money's on Cole. I
What?
think Kendrick is.
He just said.
All three of them.
No, he did before.
He did, to be fair, he did
Cole's in that
specify
camp,
But he
after
did
the
say
fact.
that.
Yeah.
He
in
said
that
all
camp.
three names, didn't
He
he?
did.
I was in that camp.
But he
Cole's in that
specified
camp.
after the fact. Yes.
You're with me. You're the same with me.
Cole's in the same camp though.
Liam's gone to the
it.
world.
Interesting. Why Kendrick? Why?
Bro, like, I was actually saying just before we came in, yeah. Like, firstly, Kendrick just is the better spitter.
He's the best out of the three of them.
Best, obviously, like, but
Do you think obviously?
Yeah.
Ability-wise, yes, by far.
I don't know, man.
By a mile.
why? What? Do you
I just think
But that doesn't mean everything.
where Cole is at right now, I genuinely feel he's the best rapper in the world.
Right now, yes.
J.
If we're talking
Cole?
about form and ability and
Yeah,
if
he's
we're
it.
talking- you know the best players in the world right now, not necessarily the best players in the world.
Yeah.
J. Cole
Period,
is
yeah.
performing at a stage right now where he's the best out of the three.
Yeah, but only because Mr. Morale weren't good. Or weren't that good.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree with him though. Nah, I agree.
Come on.
I agree. I think if we're going by that
around the
metric,
big mid.
then I agree.
Bro, yeah.
Just around the big mid. Good one. Good one.
What makes you say that? What makes you say it was a wasn't a good album?
Who was yapping?
He was
I
yapping.
can't lie. Can't lie.
yapping.
He is right, bro.
Bro,
so?
the
He was
only-
yapping.
Like, bro,
I
like,
thought it was a good album, man.
It was good. It was good
Well,
album.
maybe not to his
It was
standards,
good.
maybe.
If you look at the last album, you look at Damn. Compare it to Damn.
bro,
Compare it to Pimp a Butterfly.
Compare it to flipping Untitled, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone forgets about Untitled.
Oh, I don't know, man. Untitled is great, yes.
Is it great? I mean, it's Lucy's. Like I
But
don't.
that's my point. It's not on that. But no, back to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why do you think Kendrick would wash Drake?
Because
in
I
the battle?
think J. Cole is bro, I feel like Pete saying this, but for lack of better words, I find J. Cole corny.
Offended.
I'm sorry.
On behalf of J. Cole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, he's a great musician,
Yeah,
but subject matter, he's corny.
I think he's got grown out of that though, because I was with you in terms of I felt that way as well.
Corny in terms of what though?
2014 is like I hear it. What's that one where he talks about losing his virginity? Like, brother, I don't really need to hear that.
Oh, Wet Dreams.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's-
That was
it's-
a banger though back in the day.
But with
That was a banger.
29-year-old ears, it's not. It's gross. Like
I hear you.
So he has had corny moments.
It's gross. So matter of fact.
But I feel like he's got rid of that side. That last project was incredible. And the run he's been smoking people on their own songs for the last year and a half. Kendrick has opened a can of worms because if that boy, and he's good at dissing people because he's going to just, the way he did
Yeah.
False Prophets, people forget that exists.
I don't think that was a diss though.
How could it not be?
I don't think it was a diss.
Well,
I just
he's
think-
telling my man, listen, he's teaching him a lesson. Either way, I like that style of dissing. Like, listen,
felt
I'm not
like
even gonna call you names or anything. I'm gonna just say what the people are thinking.
I feel like
Yeah.
he read Wale. He read Kanye.
Yeah,
I
good.
didn't think he dissed them.
I think that's a diss.
I just feel like he said what everyone else knew already.
I agree,
But he
but
just put it on a beat. And I feel like even like I find KOD corny.
I hear. Yeah,
It's an
Kids
album.
on Drugs was awful.
The same thing.
Because it's like it gives me the same. It's like
That's an ick. I can't lie.
it is, bro. Like, although like let me not
Brilliant.
get twisted. Like, the subject matter obviously is like sensitive and etc. Like it's speaking out on a good subject, but like Kids on Drugs, it gives me the same vibe as like it gives me the same vibe as like an indie artist being like, I'm a bad kid.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me be honest from my perspective on this whole thing.
Yeah.
I think people are not being honest about the situation. So, me personally, just so you guys know, I love all three of them. I really do.
So do I.
I love between Drake and J. Cole, depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And Kendrick, I think is the best out of them, but I prefer the other two personally. If you to ask me straight up,
Fair.
Really?
I think Yeah, over Kendrick, just about.
Okay, fair enough.
You know me. I love
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
J. Cole. I think people are not being honest about the situation
Okay.
because people are picking who their favorite is. And
Okay.
they're saying, "Oh, he's gonna wash them." Right? Let's go through them one by one.
Okay.
J. Cole was at least battle tested.
Okay.
Man was beefing Diggy Simmons or whatever my man's name is. Yeah. Who is like 15 years he's senior to him. Yeah. Well, J. Cole is to him.
Yeah.
Drake, whether we like it or not, he's the most battle tested out of the three of them.
Yeah.
He is.
Ghostwriter.
He is.
Now, come on,
He's
back to
beef-
back
he's beef
exists.
Common. He's beef McMill.
Pusher.
He's beef P Diddy. He's beef Pusher. Yes, he lost a few of them.
Ludicrous.
He's
Huh?
beefed Bear Man. Bear Man
Ludicrous.
don't like him, and he's more often than not all the time, but more often than not, he's showed out. He beefed what's his name? Joe Budden.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. We've got Kendrick Lamar now.
Mm.
The only guy he's beefed, from what I know, is Big Sean.
Boo.
And Drake.
And now Drake, yes.
I mean, he's been beefing him for a while, though.
Yeah.
Subliminally.
So I feel like people are writing off Drake because it's kind of easy to do. He's soft. He does weird stuff in the news, weird stuff in the media. He's
What weird stuff are you referring to?
He's a weirdo.
I need the
love
max
Drake.
win.
He knows.
I love Drake, but let's be frank. He's a bit of a weirdo, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
He
I
is.
feel like people are writing man off as if he can't drop a back-to-back or a what's the Tupac song we're playing earlier in the fucking
Hit 'em up.
office? I hit him up because he could do it.
I think he's
I think
not
he can.
going to. The reason I'm
And
not
I
even.
think he should.
He's not going to. I'd be shocked if he
He knows
replies.
that Kendrick can body him. He knows
I
that.
don't think it's
know
that.
if
Like,
he rates him like that. I don't think they rate each other.
I'm not.
They don't.
That's why I feel like I'm hoping Kendrick disses him again so that Drake has to do something.
The thing
Yeah, I
is,
would
Drake
love to
will
see
never
that.
reply to this. It's too techie for. He's out of that space.
Yeah.
I think that pusher beef, like, it would have scarred me. I didn't want the world to know I had a child, and now
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
putting
yeah.
it on Front Street.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Pusher
I
slaps.
just think Drake is a business.
Given the
Yeah,
child, it's
I
like
agree.
his whole life.
His whole this is dad.
Display. And he made sure that he made
His
sure
BM?
that his
Come
character was in question.
Yeah.
Forget about the kid. His character was in question.
The cover of the actual disc as well. The story of added on is him in blackface as a black man. That's insane.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's actually Pusha is playing 3D chess.
Yeah.
Drake can never
Yeah,
get
he
into
can't
beef again.
come
He
back.
can't
He
afford
definitely
it.
lost that one, but I'm just saying with Kendrick,
That changed his life. If you actually deep that, it can change his life.
But I feel like with Kendrick, I have not seen it enough from Kendrick to feel like he's gonna wash him.
yeah.
I feel like with Big Sean, I could probably take Big Sean
Oh, Big Sean is
in the
bad.
rap battle.
But
No,
you know
I
that-
do like Big Sean, but I'm just saying, like, for context, I
Yeah.
feel like Drake is a bigger proposition to deal
Oh,
with.
you know what?
Compared to him.
What's his name? Shouts to
Go on.
Dead Capri, and basically I had a conversation with him on Insta, and we were speaking about how he said that the verse on Like That on Metro's album was weak in terms of a diss.
Yeah, it was.
I'm saying it's more of a response than anything else, than a diss. Would you agree or not?
I don't think it was meant to be a diss though. I think the public just made it that. To be honest. And
Nah, it's a diss.
like it's
And your
a
best
diss,
work
the
is a
same way.
light pack. What are we talking about? That's it. You just I released how many albums has Drake released? 14.
Yeah.
And your best work is a light pack. And the only reason he said that is because his cousin was supposed to be on one of the songs. Get out of here,
Nigga bum.
nigga. Bum.
He was angry, bro.
He was.
I felt
That. Do you know what? That album's terrible, but that's an incredible song. I feel like this is happening a lot in music. They made the album for that song, and it was like, shit, we can't just release this album. We can't just release this song. Let's make 20 songs around this, because it was awful. I was like, after a while, I was like, I'm not finishing this.
Yeah, but most producer artist collab albums are terrible anyway.
But they've got a connection, so I'm
They do.
disappointed.
Are
Even
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think so.
I expected more because I know that, and they've done work together that has been much better than this. And Metro is much better. I was just
Yeah,
Future
Metro
can
phoned
be
it in.
Future,
Metro
but
phoned it in.
That was
100%.
not good. After what? Heroes and Villains, was that the last time?
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
Incredible body of work.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you drop the ball this massively.
The thing
It was
is
so
with these,
quick
man,
though.
Yeah, the thing is with these, man, and in terms of them like clashing each other or like the rap beef, they all spit in such a different way where the sends are gonna be so different, and I feel like you'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if like the public reaction is that Drake wins because of how he disses. Like if you look at like J. Cole is the type to like I guess in like you see it in False Prophets where he picks apart someone's character and goes, you ain't built like that. And then Kendrick will come with like I'm better than you and here's why.
Yeah.
And then Drake will be like, I pull up in the Nike puffer and
That's my concern. If he comes with the I've got more money and I get more bitches than you to Kendrick, it's gonna be a long day.
No, but it's just he'll do like the whole like militant. He'll do like the whole like militant
Yeah,
like pull up
I
in
think-
the night
Yeah,
gloves.
I think he's right.
And like
the sicko mode type
slap
of,
out the Rolls
Yeah,
Royce
yeah.
window like type
If,
thing.
if he whispers on a bloody track,
Oh my days.
none of that.
Yeah.
None of that at all.
But
True.
yeah, they all diss in such different ways that whoever I just got a weird feeling that the public will say Drake will win because he'll say some cool bars that will be like, I don't know, that will like be steezy where it'll be like, oh, like roll down the window at night in my night puffer and slap out the window with my belly on and like or like, oh, like you saw what I did to X, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And like it'll be like people be like, oh my days, bare subliminals, and Drake's on this gully thing, like he's gonna like do a madness, and then Kendrick might come with some beautiful stuff that's like an amazing diss written in such an artistic way. And people will overlook that because Drake said something like where he looks cool.
But I think, to your point, I would say that the diss or the whatever on like that was more of that ilk that you just said that Drake would send in. Because it weren't like, I don't know, it weren't lyrical. Like he's someone that can really go. My favorite diss on there is "Fuck the Big Three, it's just Big Me." I like to have the balls to say that after First Person Shooter went #1. I thought, wow,
Yeah,
he's
Kendrick's
actually
been
him.
saying that though. Heart Part 4, for the opening.
Yeah.
See,
I
I'm
was
not
about to say
listening to all
that.
that. Like,
The opening bar was like, what, when the world see you as Pac reincarnated, and then it's like Kendrick says it, so everyone's like, oh, fair, it must be true then. Do you know what I mean? Because he's shown that he's like that artist,
yeah.
and he can make an album like To Pimp a Butterfly, where some people call it like the best album ever made type deal, which, you know, mad. But I think Kendrick is definitely like, I don't know. I see Kendrick as like, this sounds mad, but I saw Kendrick I was thinking about it the other day, and I kind of see him as like a UK version of Gets in a weird way.
US
US version of Gets.
Sorry, a US version of Gets, and I feel like if he goes on that like crazy like militant rampage thing, then everyone's done. But I don't know.
So you're saying Kendrick's gonna win?
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
I'm fighting this corner.
Listen, man, Prince outlived Mike Jack. What more was there to say?
I don't know. I don't think Drake's gonna respond. It's perfect for Cole. He's got an album coming out that will release this year, and I think yes, he's the most untested. But I just feel I wouldn't want to go against someone that's in the form that Cole is in. He's in the form of his life. And he is shelling tunes. That performance on First Person Shooter was so impressive to me. To do what he did on that beat, I couldn't believe it.
He floated.
So I'm not messing with someone that's on that time.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm jaded by his.
So then, who's J. Cole in the UK?
Who's J. Cole?
Yeah, because I'm thinking Drake would be Skepta, Gets would be Kendrick.
Yeah.
Who would be J. Cole?
Well,
That's a good question.
I actually want to call back and
Wretch.
I say I don't think every single J. Cole album is corny, just KOD. Yeah. But Wretch, yeah, that's good. That's good. Or maybe like it would have to be Wretch. It couldn't be Pot of Paper. That's too that's too gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be Wretch, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say Reg is probably the best bet. Like I was thinking Kane, but I just don't think he's like Kane. Is he?
Nah, not at all.
He's not. His
He's
voice
not like
isn't
Kane,
scatty enough for.
He's not like.
I
Kane
think,
at all.
Yeah.
Wretch makes the most sense as a comparison for me, anyway. But yeah, I think we'll have to see how this beef plays out.
To see how it unfolds, man.
Oh, for real. I have no clue who's gonna win.
I hope it.
I think I agree
explodes
with
into madness.
both of you that, or I think it was you said it, that Drake won't even respond.
I can't. I
That's
don't
whack.
I think he will.
He
I feel
should, bro.
like
But he's gonna. Or if he
I think
does
he will.
respond, it's gonna be the way I hate how he responds, where it's
Well, like side disses
subliminals.
and that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do Morse code to work out what you're saying,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Either
Just go
say it
for it
on
or
wax
don't.
Or don't.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, 100%. Well, I think I
hope
agree
he
with you.
does. I hope he does.
He's in a different space and he doesn't want it. He doesn't want
Yeah,
to do
he doesn't.
that.
Drake is a business.
He's
Yeah.
not in the studio but even that he's
But it's got nothing to lose, man.
he's
you're a fan of Drake, might as well be a fan of McDonald's.
He's done
He's got
everything a
everything to
rapper's
lose.
done, bro.
He's got everything to lose.
Yeah, he's at the top of his game.
Everything to lose. No, he's fine. He's
He
fine.
slapped his head, and he's still here. He's got nothing
Oh,
to
wait,
lose.
why do you think he's got everything to lose?
Being on top, and then yeah, I need that.
So basically, I think he has everything to lose simply on the fact that yes, he's got all his money. Yes, he's done very well in the music industry, but then there is a title of who is the best.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z and Nas. A lot of people will say that Jay-Z is the greatest, but whoever lost that battle, technically speaking, should be the greatest, and that's Nas.
Yeah.
So I think that will be another chink in his armor. Like that will just be another chink in his legacy.
No, because
actually.
I agree with you.
Because
I think he's got everything to lose.
Being the best.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
He wants to be the biggest artist
Yeah,
on the planet.
I think
That's where his head's at.
I
That's why he
agree.
can't Step into this. Leave that to
I
them,
completely
man.
agree.
so why did he release Scary Hours Part 2?
He
'Cause everybody
maybe
was saying
in
that-
mind then, but this is all post the beef with Pusha. He's not interested in being the best, or in our
He wants to be the biggest.
Then you can't have first person shooter then. That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Because first person shooter defeats your argument.
How?
Because you're the top two. Like one of you trying to be the best.
Jay
And then
wasn't
now
even
you're being
on that time on that song. That was all Cole. The
Was that?
beat switches.
Nah, we still got the studio. I don't know who's at the door. Whoever it is bugging.
Just seeing a
Oh.
room of bag of man.
Poor woman.
Yeah, because I mean, well, the first person shoot was actually the point to make, basically.
But I don't.
I'm saying that we're the top two,
Drake.
and who's the best? Go on then.
He doesn't want to be the best rapper. He just wants to be the best
He
artist.
just wants to be the biggest artist.
His
Yeah.
response will prove a lot. That's what it was.
I don't think we'll ever. See
And in his mind, the best
I
is the
hope we
biggest.
do, man.
That's in his head.
I want it.
I think
I
we're
want
gonna
it to
hear
break. I want it to break out.
I think
Yeah,
we're
me
gonna-
too.
I think we're gonna hear something at this point. None
I
of
hope
them
so.
None of them haven't enough to lose. They're gonna be wherever any of them lose, they still have the big free fan base. In
This could all be planned as well.
their generation. I think
Imagine.
they- I think
Yeah.
And they do a triple collab
how-
album.
how-
Cut it out.
maybe.
A song with them three would go dumb number one.
Yeah, Triple H, Rey Mysterio,
Triple H.
Yeah, right, innit?
I love that.
SmackDown.
For real. Bring that back.